Today, stay right where you are. Do not mistake these for ordinary words. Only a few among you will be able to hear this, for others will dismiss it with some excuse, or their minds will compel them to ignore it. This message is not for everyone. Take a deep breath. Let your heart settle. Because today, I need to talk to you. Not to the crowd. Not to everyone watching. To you. You have been carrying things you were never meant to carry alone. You have been smiling while your heart was tired. You have been answering people with, "I'm okay," while somewhere deep inside you were wondering how much longer you could keep pretending that everything was fine. I have seen it. I have seen the moments nobody else saw. And today, I want you to hear what your weary heart has been waiting to hear. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. And you are not walking through this season without me. My beloved one, I know you have questions. You have asked me why certain doors closed, why certain people walked away, why something you prayed for did not happen when you expected it to, why you had to experience disappointment after disappointment when all you wanted was a little peace. You have looked at other people's lives and quietly wondered, "Lord, when will it be my turn?" You have watched others move forward while you felt as though your own life was standing still. But I need you to understand something today. Your life is not standing still just because you cannot see what I am doing. There are seasons when I work quietly. There are seasons when I answer loudly. There are seasons when I remove. There are seasons when I restore. And there are seasons when I ask you to trust me before I show you the reason. You are in a season where trust matters more than explanation. I know that is difficult for you. You want answers. You want certainty. You want to know exactly how everything will unfold. But if I showed you every detail of the road ahead, you would spend so much time trying to control the journey that you would miss what I am teaching you today. So I am asking you to release your demand for every answer. Release the need to understand everything. Release the pressure to figure out your entire future tonight. You only need to take the next step with me. I will take care of the rest. My beloved one, there is something else I need you to hear. Stop being so hard on yourself. You keep replaying your mistakes. You keep remembering conversations you wish you could change. You keep thinking about opportunities you lost. You keep punishing yourself for decisions you made when you were a different person, with a different understanding, facing different circumstances. Yes, you made mistakes. Yes, there are things you wish you had done differently. But your mistakes are not your identity. Your past is part of your story. It is not the final sentence. Do not keep building a prison out of memories I am teaching you to leave behind. You cannot walk confidently into a new season while constantly staring backward. There comes a moment when you must say, "Lord, I learned from it. I surrendered it. Now help me move forward." That moment can be today. My beloved one, I know about the nights when your mind would not rest. I know how many times you have laid down exhausted, yet your thoughts continued racing. You wondered about money. You wondered about your future. You wondered about your family. You wondered about relationships. You wondered whether your dreams would ever become reality. And sometimes you simply wondered whether life would ever feel peaceful again. Listen to me. You do not have to solve tomorrow tonight. Tomorrow has not asked you to carry it yet. Let today be today. Let tomorrow arrive in its own time, and when tomorrow comes, I will still be there. You have survived days you once thought would destroy you. You have walked through seasons you once believed you could never escape. You have cried tears you thought would never stop. Yet here you are, still breathing, still hoping, still searching for me. Do you realize what that means? It means the story is still being written. Your heart may be tired, but it is still beating with purpose. Your dreams may have been delayed, but they do not have to be buried. Your confidence may have been shaken, but it can be rebuilt. And your faith may feel small, but even a trembling faith can take another step. My beloved one, I do not ask you to pretend that everything is perfect. I am not asking you to deny your pain. Bring it to me. Bring me the disappointment. Bring me the anger. Bring me the confusion. Bring me the questions you are afraid to say out loud. You do not need polished words. You do not need a perfect prayer. Talk to me honestly. If all you can say is, "Lord, help me," then say that. If all you can manage is silence and tears, bring those tears. I understand what your heart cannot explain. You have spent too much time trying to appear strong in front of everyone. You do not have to perform strength in my presence. You can rest here. You can breathe here. You can be honest here. And while you are resting, I want to remind you who you are. You are more than what happened to you. You are more than the opinion someone formed about you. You are more than the rejection you experienced. You are more than the relationship that ended. You are more than the job you lost. You are more than the opportunity that passed you by. You are more than the season you are currently living through. Do not allow one chapter to convince you that the entire book is hopeless. There is still more ahead. My beloved one, perhaps you have been waiting for a door to open. But maybe I have been teaching you how to recognize the right door. Perhaps you have been asking me to change your circumstances, while I have been changing your perspective. Perhaps you have been asking me to remove the mountain, while I have been teaching you that you can keep walking even when the mountain is still visible. Perhaps you have been asking for immediate rescue, while I have been developing endurance inside you. I know you wanted a shortcut, but sometimes the journey creates something inside you that the destination never could. Do not despise the process. The process is not punishment. It can become preparation. The waiting is not always wasted time. Sometimes waiting teaches you what rushing never could. Sometimes a closed door protects you from entering a room you were not ready to survive. Sometimes losing something creates space for something healthier. Sometimes separation reveals who you were depending on instead of me. And sometimes the silence you hate becomes the place where you finally learn to hear. So do not assume that every delay means rejection. Do not assume that every closed door means failure. Do not assume that because you cannot see movement, nothing is happening. Keep walking. Keep praying. Keep growing. Keep becoming the person I am calling you to become. My beloved one, I also want you to release something today. Release the need to be understood by everyone. Some people will misunderstand you. Some will judge you without knowing your whole story. Some will only remember your worst moment. Some will never recognize how hard you fought to become who you are today. Let them. You do not have to spend your entire life defending yourself. You do not have to chase everyone who walks away. You do not have to convince every person of your worth. Your value does not increase because someone applauds you, and your value does not decrease because someone rejects you. Know who you are. Walk humbly. Love deeply. Forgive wisely. And keep moving. There are people you need to forgive, not because what they did was acceptable, but because you deserve freedom from carrying their actions into every new relationship and every new season. Forgiveness does not mean pretending the wound never happened. It means refusing to let the wound control the rest of your life. Release what you cannot change. Learn from what happened. And let me heal what you cannot heal by yourself. My beloved one, there is another thing. Stop comparing your timeline with everyone else's. Their chapter is not your chapter. Their opportunity is not your opportunity. Their journey is not your journey. You see someone's celebration, but you do not see their private battles. You see their success, but you do not see the years of preparation behind it. You see their destination, but you do not see their road. So stop measuring your worth by someone else's progress. You are not behind. You are becoming, and becoming takes time. A tree does not become strong because someone shouts at it to grow faster. It grows through seasons, through rain, through wind, through darkness beneath the soil. And one day, what was invisible becomes impossible to ignore. Your growth may be invisible right now. That does not mean it is absent. My beloved one, I want you to remember the moments you thought you would never survive. Think about the situation that once seemed impossible. Think about the season that once made you wonder whether you would ever smile again. Look at yourself now. You made it through. Not perfectly, not without scars, but you made it. And those scars do not make you weak. They remind you that what tried to break you did not get the final word. So when fear tells you, you will never get through this, remember the times you already did. When fear says, everything is going to fall apart, remember that you have been carried through uncertainty before. When fear says, you are alone, remember that you can turn toward me in this very moment. Do not let fear become the narrator of your future. Fear speaks loudly. Faith speaks steadily. Listen carefully. My beloved one, I am not asking you to know everything. I am asking you to trust me with what you cannot control. You cannot control everyone's choices. You cannot control how quickly someone changes. You cannot control every circumstance. You cannot control the past. You cannot guarantee tomorrow. But you can choose what you do today. You can choose forgiveness. You can choose patience. You can choose patience. You can choose prayer. You can choose wisdom. You can choose to stop returning to places that repeatedly destroy your peace. You can choose to take care of the heart I gave you. You can choose to believe that your life still has meaning. Start there. One faithful choice at a time. My beloved one, you have been asking me for a sign. Perhaps the sign you needed was not something dramatic appearing in the sky. Perhaps the sign is this quiet realization inside you that you cannot keep living the same way. Perhaps you are finally ready to release what has been exhausting you. Perhaps you are ready to stop begging for acceptance from people who continually make you question your worth. Perhaps you are ready to stop living in fear of what might happen. Perhaps you are ready to trust me again. That decision matters. Your next season does not require you to become a completely different person overnight. It requires you to take the next faithful step, then another, then another. My beloved one, I need you to hear this clearly. You are allowed to begin again. You are allowed to dream again. You are allowed to hope again. You are allowed to smile again. You are allowed to believe that good days can still exist after painful days. You are allowed to become someone your past could never have imagined. Do not let shame tell you that you have used up all your chances. Do not let disappointment convince you that your future has been canceled. Do not let one failure become the definition of your entire life. Get up, breathe, pray, learn, begin again. And this time, do not carry everything alone. My beloved one, I want your heart to become lighter. So tonight, before you sleep, place your worries in my hands. The person you cannot change, the situation you cannot control, the decision you cannot make, the future you cannot predict, the answer you have not received. Give them to me. You have carried them long enough. You were never designed to carry the entire world on your shoulders. Rest. Let your mind breathe. Let your heart become quiet. And remember that unanswered does not always mean unheard. Silence does not always mean absence. Waiting does not always mean rejection. And a difficult season does not mean a meaningless life. There is still purpose in you. There is still beauty ahead. There are still lessons to learn. There are still people you will encourage. There are still moments you have never experienced. There are still prayers you have not yet seen answered. So stay. Keep going. Do not give up on the person you are becoming. My beloved one, when you wake up tomorrow, I want you to do something different. Do not begin your morning by immediately telling yourself everything that is wrong. Before the world speaks to you, become still. Pray. Give thanks for the breath in your lungs. Ask for wisdom for the day ahead. Ask for strength to respond instead of react. Ask for discernment about the people and opportunities around you. And then walk into your day without demanding that everything go perfectly. You do not need a perfect day. You need a faithful heart. Some days will be beautiful. Some days will be difficult. Some days will bring unexpected joy. Some days will test your patience. But in every kind of day, you can choose where you place your trust. My beloved one, I need to talk to you today because I do not want you to lose your future while grieving your past. I do not want you to spend the next season staring at what ended. I want you to notice what is beginning. Something inside you is changing. You are becoming more discerning, more patient, more courageous, more aware of what truly matters. The things that once impressed you may no longer satisfy you. The conversations that once consumed you may no longer deserve your attention. The places that once felt comfortable may no longer fit the person you are becoming. That is okay. Growth sometimes feels like loss because you are leaving behind versions of yourself that once felt familiar. Do not be afraid of that. You are not losing yourself. You are discovering yourself. My beloved one, I know you want to guarantee that everything will work out exactly the way you imagined. I cannot promise you that life will always follow your preferred plan. But I can remind you of this. You do not have to walk into the unknown without faith. You do not have to face every challenge with fear. You do not have to know every answer before taking another step. Trust me with the parts you cannot see. And when you stumble, get back up. When you become tired, rest. When you become confused, seek wisdom. When you are hurt, bring your heart into the light. When you make a mistake, repent, learn, and continue. Do not stop because you are imperfect. My beloved one, your story is still unfolding. There are pages you have not read. There are conversations you have not had. There are lessons you have not learned. There are places you have not seen. There are people whose lives may one day be changed because you chose not to give up. Never underestimate what can grow from a person who simply keeps walking with faith. And one day, you may look back at this season and understand why you had to become stronger here. Why certain people could not stay. Why certain doors would not open. Why certain plans fell apart. Why you had to wait. Why you had to grow. You may not understand it today, but you do not need tomorrow's understanding to obey today's wisdom. My beloved one, hear my final words to you today. Stop running from the quiet. Stop drowning every uncomfortable feeling in noise. Stop looking everywhere for an answer while refusing to sit still long enough to listen. Come closer. Talk to me. Open your heart. Let me remind you of what fear has made you forget. You are loved. You are seen. You are not disqualified because you struggled. You are not worthless because someone failed to recognize your value. You are not finished because something ended. And you are not forgotten because your answer has taken longer than you hoped. Keep your heart soft. Keep your faith alive. Keep your hands open. Let go of what must go. Receive what is meant for you, and walk forward without demanding that the entire road become visible before you take the next step. Take another. My beloved one, I am not asking you to be fearless. I am asking you not to let fear make your decisions. I am not asking you to understand everything. I am asking you to keep your heart open. I am not asking you to know exactly when everything will change. I am asking you to remain faithful while you wait. So lift your head, wipe your tears, release the weight you were never meant to carry. There is still breath in you. There is still purpose in you. There is still hope in you. And there is still a beautiful story being written through your life. Stay close. Keep praying. Keep believing. Keep becoming. And when you cannot see what is ahead, remember this: you do not need to know the entire road to take the next step. My beloved one, this conversation is not the end. It is a beginning of surrender, a beginning of healing, a beginning of courage, a beginning of trusting again. So go forward today with a quieter heart. Do what is right. Love deeply. Forgive wisely. Guard your peace. Seek wisdom. And keep your eyes on me. You are not finished. Your story is not over. And this chapter, no matter how difficult it feels right now, will not have the final word. Keep walking, my beloved one. I am with you. And you do not have to walk alone. Write ITRUSTYOU in the comments as your personal declaration of faith. If this message spoke directly to your heart, share it with someone who may need these words today. And if you want to keep receiving messages of faith, hope, and encouragement, subscribe and stay connected. You never know. Your simple share could be the very message someone has been praying to hear. Now, take a deep breath, hold on to what you heard, and let us close this moment together.